So nobody tried.
Nobody tried, yes. We have several people who applied 2, 3, maybe also 4 times for residence, for a temporary residence permit. Each time received, but in Warsaw, it's if you live in Warsaw, you know this voivodeship office, and you know how crowded is this, how busy people are there, and the problem is that victims are given only with a 1-year card.
So you get 1 year, 1 year, 1
Yeah,
year.
1 year. So in practice, it's less than 1 year. If you apply in March, you wait almost 1 year.
1 year. More than, sometimes more than.
During this time, you are legally, of course, with your yellow sheet of paper.
When you receive your card,
Yes. And when you receive card,
expired.
it's expired.
Expired year.
Before 1 year. So you apply in March. You receive the card in, I don't know, January. And it's not from January, it's from December. Till December. But you receive in January or February. So we are absolutely upset with this situation. So we are Polish citizens. But people who apply, people who are victims, people who want to work here and live normally, it's bad situation.
Hindi mo rin nakaya yun sa'yo, no?
In other
Sa akin may
voivodeships, for
sabi,
example, in Świętokrzyskie,
after 3
the
years daw,
card is
pwede
given
na daw
for
i-apply
3
yung
years.
permanent.
Wow! But who wants to live in Świętokrzyskie?
Anong term? Long term. 10 years long term. Kasi nga,
Punta ka na lang dun, kahit malayo.
So, Warsaw is the biggest town in Poland, and the Mazovian voivodeship is the most popular voivodeship among foreign people. Everybody wants to live here, everybody wants to work here. Even, maybe better work is out of Warsaw, but in the country, where is nothing.
So in another city, because a friend of mine, because like me, we were all victim of human trafficking, and she said she's already on apply of this long-term.
And
She already applied.
Yeah,
but she received,
Worse
or
She received
what's the result?
not yet.
not yet. Not yet.
So, but
She's
I'm
still
very
encouraging me.
curious. I'm
She's
very
still
curious.
encouraging me
To apply.
to apply also. She said
I mean, it's
just
worth trying, but like you said, you have to prove
because
that
we were
you
under
cannot go back safely to your
It's
country.
always worth to try.
yeah, because we were under La Strada before, La Strada Foundation.
I am from La
Yeah.
Strada.
Yes,
Ma'am Joanna.
Dorota before it's Dorota.
Dorota
Yeah.
decided to leave us,
Yeah,
but we
She
think about her very friendly.
yeah, she
She was
was
really
a
great.
Chilena already. Yeah, she's the one who handled the case, and I think she also encouraged us to apply for this.
I also encourage people to apply for long-term
Long term, yeah.
permit. And but at last people decide for this short term.
Yeah, because we already we've been here for 11 years already. So she said, I think it's proper to
Yeah,
apply
I mean,
for
you know, the time you are staying here, it doesn't change the fact that you have to prove that you cannot go back safely to your country. Yes, and it's very hard to say in an abstract situation, not knowing your personal situation, if the authorities would say that there is a risk for you to go back or not. Yes, generally speaking, the situation in your country, in the Philippines, is not perceived as a dangerous country. Yes, by the Polish authorities. So it's hard to say what kind of documents or what kind of proofs you would have to show.
And maybe she had also, maybe she has a TRC because of trafficking, but maybe also later she has a TRC because of war.
Yeah, we do.
Indeed, so she wants to legalize herself.
Yeah.
for permanent
Yeah.
work.
For the long term.
For
Yeah.
at least 5
Yes.
years, I guess.
Our
Not
TRC.
because of being a victim. Right?
Yeah.
She will use that example to prove that she deserved this.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and I think that, as our friend already mentioned, it's possible, but not maybe directly from the TRC part for being a victim
Yeah.
to permanent stay.
To long term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I thought this is the case of your friend.
Yeah. So was I.
Can I add something? You mentioned that right now it's the Polish B1 language. That's one of the requirement.
Yeah.
But there's an option right now, the Szkola Polisiana.
Szkoła Polisiana,
Yeah,
tak.
maybe it's better for the others to know about it.
Yeah, sure, sorry.
Yeah. About the school.
Reminding is
For your children.
yeah, that you can just study for, I don't know,
Vocational.
1 year.
Vocational, 1 year.
So 1 year, and if you have a diploma, you can get
Oh.
Yes, that's like a vocational school. The simplest right now is florist. It's very popular right now if you study as a florist arranger, but it will be in Polish. And then you need to pass the exam in that school. So
That's
if you pass
revolution
that
against
exam in
trafficking in
school,
person.
your certificate, your diploma certificate, you can use that as a replacement for your Polish B1 language.
Yeah, but you have to do this. Szkoła has to be in Polish, right? So it really cannot be the cards which is in English, for example, it has to be a course in Polish, yes. But yeah,
Hello.
so the language exam, it can be vocational, yeah, you can be learning
You have to prove only that you finished
Hi,
education
Kabayan.
in Polish language.
Yeah. So for example, if your child go to high school,
If you understand nothing.
So,
I think
A1.
that's one of the loopholes right now, because some schools, they allow students to use phone during so
Study
that's why a lot
during-
of foreigners are taking that kind of process right now to get this equivalent.
yeah, of course, if you would finish university, like a bachelor degree, you can also, yeah, you don't have to.
But in Polish.
Yeah.
As long as it's in Polish.
So we know very well. But we also have people, we also have clients who attend school in Poland and manage. So when they are together with other people, with other pupils, even foreign people, they are forced to use Polish as so-called pidgin language. Because one person speaks English, one
is
German,
Polish,
one
German.
I don't know, mixed other Africa. So all of them live in Poland, so it makes them forced to use Polish. As common language,
Common, yes.
universal for everybody. And many years ago, maybe some of you remember, we had a big market at the stadium.
Anong hawak mo ng certificate?
It was
May
more
A0
than
ka na?
10 years ago.
A0?
And many people were many people work there selling various kinds of goods. Vietnamese, Chinese, Nigerians, Indonesians, Turkish. And all of them were using Polish
Polish.
to communicate between them. It was absolutely simple Polish. How are you? Oh, bad. But they used Polish. It was very interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay.
So-
The time is shrinking. I'm going to say a few words about La Strada Foundation. I wanted to show the short movie, the short spot, but this equipment is not able to do it. But anyway, our spot is not very optimistic, so maybe it's better. Just few words. La Strata Foundation is one of the oldest Polish non-governmental organizations. We started in 1995 as Foundation Against Trafficking in Women, but 10 years later we changed the name for Foundation Against Trafficking in Persons and Slavery, because not only women became victims of trafficking in Poland. We are independent and in fact the only one institution dealing only with the problem of human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
The main objective of Foundation is promoting respect for human rights, fighting against human trafficking, slavery, forced labor, and combating exploitation of prostitution and offenses against the freedom and health of individuals. Sounds great, as you can see. Our identity is human rights identity. I don't know why it's cut here. And we always say that our religion is human rights. Here you can see the demonstration in front of Kuwait Embassy. It was demonstration for rights of 3 Filipino domestic workers. About 10 years ago or more.
Yes,
Yes.
that's my case.
And more or less it was succeed,
Yes.
but it is very, very hard to negotiate with diplomats who keep domestic workers. It's the other situation. But sometimes they employ domestic workers not from Poland, not from their countries, but from other
countries.
So it was long process. So the foundation shall realize the objectives with, don't force me to read it. Read it. Please read it. Or take picture, or I will send the presentation.
Taking a preventive action in the media,
I made it
pre-publishing
with
of materials
PDF
warning
and
victims.
sent to you. As you can see, we do many things, but only around human trafficking. Of course, we support refugees. Of course, we support women who are victims of sexual violence. Yes, of course. But it's not our, core business. We also run the hotline. And this is the postcard promoting
Language
this
produce
hotline.
nature.
And, okay, this is the definition of human trafficking from the Polish Criminal Code. We can say about factors. Actions means purposes of exploitation. Here you can see how are the means as a human trafficking is. What people do, with what kind of means, yes, dobrze mówię? And for each kind of actions. Main human trafficking situations is sexual exploitation and forced labor. Two main in Poland. But also we support people who are forced to begging on the streets too. Especially last 2 years, several disabled persons reached us asking for help. Moving on wheelchairs.
Well,
yes.
wheelchair.
human beings victims. My presentation is too big. I can say only that during all the time we work with citizens of 54 countries from all around the world. And help and support is offered in frames of the National Consulting and Intervention Center for Victims of Human Trafficking. This is so-called public task financed from the state budget. Every year we have to win the competition to receive money. And thanks God, every year we are succeed. So we are glad to do it. This is prevention and information for
Refugees from Ukraine.
in two languages, in Ukrainian and English. It's only example because we also offer some kinds of leaflets for Asian people. This blue, maybe some of you know it, is for Filipino people. How to work in Poland. And don't think this green and yellow are for women and this blue is for men. All are for both. The picture is like this. But on each leaflet is man and woman. It's universal. I noticed that downstairs in front of the chapel, one leaflet is left. So you can take this one. This is pictures from our campaign Anti-Modern Slavery Gallery. Several movies, you can see movies from this campaign on YouTube. We also meet young people to talk to them about safe migration, about human trafficking, about how to protect before human trafficking. This is the meeting in educational center in Warsaw. The girls you see on this picture are so-called bad girls. And phone numbers, the most important. This on the yellow field is also WhatsApp. Many people text us on WhatsApp. You can like us. Facebook is still alive. Instagram is a little bit dead. And thank you.
I have my WhatsApp.
So the problem with human trafficking in Poland now is that the person to have full rights should be officially identified. We are not able, so we are able to identify, but we are not allowed to do it as NGO. Police, border guard, and also prosecutor's office. So this procedure of official identifying the persons, sometimes it succeeds, sometimes not. But so we cooperate with border guard, and in our opinion, they identify better than police. So, but send to your friend, and we try to solve the problem somehow. I also wanted to say something, I don't know now or after Olga, but maybe I said it now. I say it now. Because we have some proposal for women and children I've lost it. We have a plan, if you are interested. If some of you have children, we would like to organize the visit in Chocolate Museum, in Chocolate Factory,
Chocolate Factory.
in the end of September, 29th.
29 of September.
And how we can organize it?